We have been hearing since childhood that humans are going back to the moon. Decades have passed since the Apollo missions, which is why the excitement surrounding NASA's Artemis program is through the roof. And everyone thinks humans are about to step onto the lunar surface once again. But recently, NASA dropped an update that will blow your mind, because a massive change has come to that long-awaited plan of going to the moon, raising the question of whether the lunar trip has been put on hold, or if there is a bigger strategy hidden behind it. Back in 2019, when NASA announced that they would send humans back to the moon, the Artemis mission officially began, with the primary goal not just of visiting the moon, but of establishing a permanent human settlement or a moon base, and preparing for future crewed missions to Mars. Already, missions like Artemis 1 and 2 have been completed quite successfully, where the uncrewed Orion spacecraft flew around the moon and safely returned to Earth, leading people to believe that in the very next step, which is the Artemis 3 mission, astronauts would land directly on the lunar surface. But NASA has revealed a different story. In NASA's recent update, it has been made clear that no astronauts will land directly on the moon during the Artemis 3 mission. And while that sounds surprising, NASA and its partners realize that landing on a place like the moon is no joke. So instead of rushing, they are prioritizing safety above all else, transforming the Artemis 3 mission into a low Earth orbit test flight, which means the astronauts will travel into space aboard the Orion spacecraft, but they will not land on the moon, opting instead to conduct rendezvous and complex docking tests with lunar landers built by SpaceX and Blue Origin right in Earth's orbit, meaning they will thoroughly verify the 100% flawless performance of these technologies in space before ever attempting a lunar landing. Naturally, the question arises as to how long we have to wait to witness that historic sight of humanity's first footsteps back on the lunar surface. And according to NASA's current roadmap, that monumental moment of landing astronauts on the moon's south pole is now scheduled for the Artemis 4 mission coming up in the years ahead, where a crew of 4 experienced astronauts will play a major role. And even though there is a bit of a delay, NASA wants to avoid taking any risks, because the slightest mistake in space exploration can lead to a major disaster. Conquering the moon is not just a destination, but a massive step forward for the future of humanity, as turning the moon into a transit camp will one day allow people to journey to the red planet Mars. And this shift in NASA's plans proves that science does not run on emotion, but rather on precise calculations and absolute safety. How did you like today's update? And do you think this decision by NASA is a smart move? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you do not want to miss out on such amazing and fascinating updates from the world of space science, make sure to follow or subscribe to the page and stay with us.